In 2008, you guys formed the supergroup Crash Karma. You mentioned Edwin of I Mother Earth, Mike Turner, Our Lady Peace, Amir of Zygot. So released two albums, Crash Karma 2010 and Rock Music Deluxe 2013. You guys charted 4 top 20 singles, Awake, Fight, On My Own, and Tomorrow. And I was able to infiltrate the Crash Karma camp. And I have some kind words from Mike Turner.
Oh, geez.
He was a part of Our Lady Peace for their first 4 or 5 albums, their most iconic albums, including the diamond selling album Clumsy. I have up on my wall here somewhere. So this is what Mike has to say. What can I say about JB? I'm very happy to call him my friend. He's that very rare thing, a truly great man. Let me catalog his gifts. Brilliant, inventive, and a ridiculously powerful drummer. He's a generous musician, always collaborative and supportive no matter the situation. He even manages to be the most fun guy in the room at the same time. He's a devoted family man, as well as a tireless worker in his community, remaining active in several charities. It's almost annoying. While on the road, he and I generally shared accommodations. And even with that level of contact, I have no irritations with him. Do you have any idea how unlikely that is? I can complain about pretty much anything, but not about JB. I view Crash Karma as a wonderful gift. Most of my memories with the band involve laughing my head off, often inspired by Jeff. We've had a lot of great musical moments as well, always driven by Jeff. From playing in Afghanistan, Egypt, a little part of France, and touring coast to coast here at home, Jeff always made his surroundings better with great playing and an ongoing sense of play and everything else. Oh, and he also has great hair. And yes, it really does look like that naturally. So that's from Mike Turner, Our Lady Peace, Crash Karma.
Oh, I love Mike. Mike can talk like no other. I love that man so much. He would literally lull me to sleep with some of his prose that he'd be speaking of that night. It was amazing. I love those guys. Oh man. CK, best stuff ever. It's good time.
With you and Edwin being on tour for October, November with the I Mother Earth and the Tea Party joint tour, is there going to be any talks behind the scenes of anything Crash Karma? I'm asking for the fans, you know?
I don't know. We've been talking because it was just Edwin's birthday yesterday or the day before, and we have this thread going on, this goofy thread that we've had going on for 10 years plus. And I know the guys are all coming out. I know that Ed and I are anxious to see everybody all in the same room and go for our favorite Chinese place in Toronto. But yeah, I'm open to anything all the time. You know that. I can make time no matter what I'm doing. It's always fun with those guys because you know what? At the point that we got together, it was, we don't need to prove anything to anyone. Let's just have a really good time. And I didn't realize we had that much chart success, to be honest, which is nice to hear. And we had a great manager at the time, Jake Gold, who takes care of all the hip stuff again. So
the hip, the Watchman, he's had a lot of success.
So all of those guys. That's so kind of Mike, though. I'm pretty lucky, man. I'm so lucky. I've got good people.